Let's have a look at what we're looking at today, and that is assignment 2. And we're going to be looking at structure. And so let's look at the assignment brief, the assignment criteria, structure, how that can be formatted as 4 short paragraphs. This is just a suggestion because it's up to you how you want to format and structure your presentation, but this is one that I would highly recommend. I think it's a fairly simple structure. Let's go to the assignments, down to assignment 2, and we had a great turnout at the for the collaborate session. Now, I say that the collaborate session really should be mandatory because if not mandatory, well, they definitely are essential viewing if you want to do well on the assignments. So it's only an hour. You're due to spend 8 hours a week on each of your units. So 1 hour this week or the next should be spent on watching the collaborate session for assignment 2 because it's going to give you detailed instructions or suggestions. We worked through these with everybody who turned up. We had 50 people turn up. We worked through how to respond to these questions. But right now I want to show you how I think you can structure your response. These 2 first questions or things requiring a response are identify an ethical issue and identify stakeholders. The reason why I think these 2 can be captured into one answer, and you'll see this with the other prompts here. Well, let's call these prompts for how you can what we're looking for. So there are 7 prompts here. How can we combine some of them so they come down to 4 prompts? Well, let's scroll down to the assignment criteria. The assignment criteria is critically important to how you respond because we're marking you on the assignment criteria. So this first criteria is worth 20% of your grade. The criteria are up here as well. These are the assignment criteria in brief, but down here there's detailed information on what we're looking for to achieve the different marks. So if you're looking for a pass, you need to provide at least this information. If you're looking for a high distinction, you need to provide at least this information here, this sort of level of response, depth of response. So this first one, and there are 4 of these main content criteria. So these first 4 are the 4 main content criteria, and these strategically align with the assignment details questions. So let me just go quickly again, show you. So in the assignment details, questions 1 and 2 are identify an ethical issue, identify the stakeholders. Let's go to assignment criteria. The first criteria is identify stakeholders, identify the ethical issue, identify the stakeholders. Okay, so, and explain the effects. So there's a strategic alignment between, in the assignment details section, those first 2 questions can be combined into your response to the first criteria. And the same goes for, let me open it in a second tab. So assignment details, open a new tab, assignment details. So I'll just go quickly through how I think these can be combined. So this next one is review the case correspondence. Yes, and what are to find the spoken and unspoken messages and the strengths and weaknesses of the communication. So if we go back to the assignment criteria, identify the spoken and unspoken messages, strengths or weaknesses of the correspondence. So this is your second subheading for 20% of the grade. Let's go back here again to the assignment details. Identify 2 skills from the future work skills document. And question 5 is explain how each of these skills you've identified would assist the character to meet the specific relevant standard and resolve the issue. So these two, 4 and 5, if we go back to the assignment criteria, are covered in the third criteria here. And finally, questions 6 and 7, propose a solution and identify the strength and limitation of the solution. So again, let's go back to the criteria. The last content criteria, propose a solution and the strength and limitation of the solution. So these first 4 criteria, each worth 20%, have a strategic alignment with those questions in the assignment details. So how does that help us with structure? I'm going to show you right now. Let's go into, I created a document, a Word document, and this is the Word document I've created. In the Student Hub, it talks to you about formatting and presentation. And I'll show you the link to that in a minute, but in the header, if I double click on this, this makes the header editable. In the header, you want to put your student ID, your student name, the unit, the title of the document, the official title, which is assignment 2, and the due date. If we go up the top here, you'll see the file name. The file name has my student number, my name, the unit code, and again, the official title of the assignment, which is assignment 2. Now, the reason why I say official title is because down here, I've given it a creative title as well in the main body of the response. The creative title I've given it is Communication Case Study, James, Psychologist. So whoever's marking it, which will probably be me, can see straight away which of the case studies that you're working to. And then here, in this Word document, I've got 4 sections because the assignment criteria has those 4 sections. So I've got section 1, and down here, section 2, section 3, and section 4. And you'll note that I've included the assignment criteria, the wording from the assignment criteria, so it's clear what I'm responding to in this section, in each of these sections. So look, what I might do, I might upload this document when I post this video, so you can use this as a template. I think that would be okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be giving you any answers. This is just a template. And I think that would make it, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I will, after I finish, I will upload this document, and that will save more explanation of what you're doing here. But I just want to quickly go back into the Student Hub. Okay, so here's the Student Hub. And because I want to talk to you about a little bit about how I found what was required for that formatting and presentation. So I go to Study Resources, Academic Writing and Presenting, down here to Formatting and Presentation. And here it says the document title should have those 4 things that I showed you: the student ID, the student name, the unit code, and the official assignment number or name, which is assignment 2. In the header section, which was that where I double clicked in the header, you put this information: the student ID, the student name, the unit name. So the unit code is COM10003. The unit name, which appears in your header, would be Learning and Communicating Online. The assignment name, which is assignment 2, and the due date. So that's found here in the Student Hub under Formatting and Presentation. My document is also in Times Roman, It uses a 12-point font, and it's double spaced. It's also evenly spaced on the page, and it's left aligned. So this is, this is useful information. If you're not sure about formatting a presentation, you can find it here. My last point on my agenda is teal paragraphs. And while I'm here in this section, I see essay writing right here. So if I click here on essay writing, you will find the teal approach to essay planning and paragraph structure. Now this, you're doing 4 short answers, so you won't need an introduction or a conclusion, but the paragraph structure will be the same as this. So the paragraph structure is start with a topic sentence. You'll need some evidence on your topic. You'll need to explain how your evidence is relevant to your topic, and then provide a linking sentence. We're going to talk more about teal structure later in the teaching period, but this is, if you want to know about something about teal structure now, this is where you can find it. Otherwise, just try and follow the basic structure for essay writing, and that is beginning, which would be your topic sentence, middle, which would be evidence and explanation, and end, some sort of conclusion or linking sentence. So this is very similar to traditional essay writing with beginning, middle, and end. Alrighty, we'll talk more about these things in weeks to come as you learn more about academic writing and style. But that's all I wanted to show you right now. I am going to make another video in just a moment that provides a demonstration of how I use EndNote. And EndNote's very useful. And I must remember to upload that Word document as a template, because that might help a few people out who are looking for, just as a matter of interest. So in my template, this filler text is called lorem ipsum. So there's this lorem ipsum text is just filler text. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't mean anything. I've never actually translated it. I'm using Google Translate. That might be interesting to do. Look, that's all I need to tell you. Oh, I just did that without showing you. Let me cut across quickly. Okay, so here. I'm always doing that. Okay, so this text here is lorem ipsum. And I've just used this as filler text so that, to show you the structure. So each section has 375 words. I happen to have put them into 2 paragraphs, but altogether this is 375 words. 375 words because the total word count for this assignment is 1,500 words. There's 4 sections. Divide your words evenly between the 4 sections because they're worth 20% each. For the content criteria is worth 20% each. So that's an even spread of about 375 words in your response to each of these 4 sections. All right, that's enough. Any more questions, please ask them in the assignment 2 discussion forum. And that's all from me for the moment. Bye for now.